What is up people, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the PLAS-101 Purifier in Helldivers 2, so let's get into it. To purchase this weapon, you're going to go into the Patriots Warbond, where you will find it in the top right hand corner of page 3, and it's going to cost you 80 medals. For stats, it's got 250 damage, a capacity of 15, a recoil of 20 and a fire rate of 250, and for weapon traits it is medium armor penetrating, has charge up and is explosive. In terms of what this weapon comes with, it has 6 canisters and each one holds 15 rounds. It also has a flashlight/laser combo and has no other additional weapon options. So with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into the review. I'm going to discuss pros, cons and then give a final review. My first pro is there are none. Right, moving on to cons, and first up is low damage. Of course, stats wise it doesn't look too bad at all, coming in at 250. But you have to account for other things like fire rate, ammo capacity, recoil, etc, etc. And with all the other factors of the Purifier in play, it doesn't do the damage you need it to do. Sure, it's okay against low to medium armoured enemies, but so is nearly every gun in this game, so unfortunately I can't give it too much credit. Next, we have the small AoE or area of effect. For whatever reason, the AoE visually looks quite big when you shoot, but in reality it's small, and I mean very small. Even in this video there are multiple occasions where the weakest of enemies are nearly hanging out of each other, they're so close, and yet I still can't take out both with the one shot. I think it's quite frustrating when a weapon looks to be powerful in an aspect such as this and doesn't deliver, and I'm hoping it will be rectified in an upcoming patch. Another con is the charge up time. Now I've not got a problem with a weapon needing to be charged up, but in my opinion the Purifier's charge up time manages to be just long enough that it annoys you and doesn't accurately represent the damage it's about to do. I, and it seems other people, also got the impression that there would be a range of how much you could charge this up before firing. For example, firing with no or very short charge up equals lower damage, and firing after 5 to 10 seconds equals a very powerful shot that can take out medium armoured enemies in 1 to 2 shots, but that's just not the case. It's the same charge up time across the board and the end result isn't satisfactory to me. And there is still more to come, and this con is that it seems to be extremely similar if not worse when compared to the Scorcher. The Purifier does 50 more damage and has medium armor penetration, but has the same stats for everything else as well as a charge up, and how they have the same fire rate is unbeknownst to me. I must be missing something. Please let me know down in the comments if I am. And lastly, it is the last Warbond weapon, costing 80 medals, which is not worth it. There's just no justification unless you play the game enough to have excess super credits and medals. In conclusion, the PLAS-101 Purifier is quite underwhelming for being the most expensive weapon of this Warbond. Ergonomically and visually it is satisfying, and I didn't have much trouble using it on Helldive, but not to be vain, I would consider myself an above average player and don't think I would struggle with any weapon if I adjusted my playstyle accordingly. But that's not the metric I'm judging this weapon off. There is no reason to pick this over so many other weapons, and it's in need of a buff. I would say either an increase to its direct damage while leaving the AoE the same, or an increase to the AoE while leaving the direct damage the same. But this is where I'm going to end this video. There's a couple more minutes of Purifier footage if you want to watch that. But if you did enjoy the video, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.
Returning to destroyer for resupply. Calling in orbital strike.
100 meters.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting air support.
Reinforcing! Tagging map. Southwest, 200 meters. Extract at your discretion.
300 meters. Sending in an eagle.
Requesting tag pack!
Sending warning. You are in range of enemy artillery.
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Sending down support weapon.